9 unique qualities only firstborn children tend to display, according to psychology. Firstborn children often navigate a unique landscape within their families, shaping their personalities and behaviors in distinct ways. Drawing on psychological insights, this exploration delves into 9 unique qualities commonly exhibited by firstborns. From leadership tendencies to heightened responsibility, these traits not only influence their development, but also offer a fascinating glimpse into the dynamics of birth order and its lasting impact on our lives. 1. They are natural leaders. Being the eldest child often means being the first one to do everything in the family. This unique position naturally paves the way for firstborns to develop leadership skills early on. You'll find that firstborns are often thrown into situations where they have to lead their younger siblings. Whether it's helping them with homework, guiding them in household chores, or simply being a role model, eldest children tend to take on leadership roles from a young age. This exposure can drive them to become responsible, organized, and decisive, qualities that serve well in leadership positions. 2. They are perfectionists. It's not uncommon to find that firstborns have an inclination towards perfectionism. As the first child, they often find themselves under the spotlight, with every milestone and achievement closely watched and celebrated. This attention can create a sense of expectation and pressure to excel in whatever they do. As a result, many firstborns strive for perfection in their tasks and are often their own toughest critics. Of course, being a perfectionist has its perks. It can drive them to achieve great things. However, it's still important to remind them that it's okay to make mistakes and that perfection isn't always easily attainable. After all, life is about learning, growing, and improving, not just about being perfect. 3. They crave approval. Though firstborns are often seen taking charge and showing confidence, deep down, they have a strong desire for approval. They thrive on praise, recognition, and positive reinforcement. This might seem odd, given their seemingly independent nature. However, being the eldest often means they're under constant scrutiny, and this can lead to a desire to constantly meet or exceed expectations. This need for validation often translates into a strong work ethic, exceptional performance in school or work, and a conscientious attitude. Make it a habit to remind them that while approval is gratifying, it's not the ultimate measure of their worth or success. They should learn to value their own judgment and not be entirely dependent on others for validation. 4. They can feel burdened. Let's be real. Being the eldest isn't always a walk in the park. With the role often comes a sense of responsibility and expectation that can sometimes feel like a heavy burden. Firstborns often feel the pressure to set an example for their younger siblings, to be a role model. They're expected to get it right the first time and are often held to higher standards. This can lead to feelings of stress and anxiety. Learning how to be responsible is important, yes, but we have to keep in mind that they're children too. They need room to make mistakes, to learn, grow, and just be kids. Trust me, there's a balance between fostering responsibility and allowing them the freedom to explore and develop at their own pace. 5. They are protective. Firstborns often develop a deep sense of protectiveness towards their younger siblings. They've been there since day one, watching their little brothers or sisters grow and navigate the world. This bond, combined with their leadership skills and sense of responsibility, can lead to an instinctive need to shield their siblings from harm. It's not just about ensuring they don't touch the hot stove, but also about standing up for them in a playground squabble or lending a listening ear when they're upset. This protective nature is a testament to their loving and caring personality. It's better to teach them to understand that it's okay to let their siblings experience life's ups and downs on their own sometimes. After all, these experiences are vital for personal growth and development. 6. They are often mini-adults. Have you ever noticed your eldest child showing signs of maturity beyond their years? It's not uncommon for firstborns to be seen as little adults. Being the eldest, they are often exposed to adult conversations, responsibilities, and expectations earlier than their siblings. This early exposure can lead them to develop an understanding of the world that's quite mature for their age. They might opt for conversations with adults at a family gathering instead of playing with kids their own age. Or they might show a keen interest in news or adult books. In a parent's perspective, grown-up behavior can be endearing and beneficial, but it's also heartwarming to see your kid appreciate their childhood while they still can. 7. They are excellent problem solvers. Firstborns are often thrown into the deep end when it comes to problem solving. Whether it's figuring out how to fix a broken toy or finding a way to share a single piece of cake among siblings, they've been there. These early experience in conflict resolution and negotiation can make them quite adept at problem solving. They learn the art of compromise, negotiation, and thinking on their feet from a young age. 8. They can be overly critical. Let's face it, firstborns can sometimes be their own worst enemies. That strive for perfection we talked about earlier. It can often lead them to be overly critical of themselves and others. Whether it's a school project or a simple household task, they might not be satisfied until every detail is perfect. They could also project this high standard onto their siblings, creating unnecessary tension. As parents, it's important to teach them the value of balance and understanding. No one is perfect, and it's okay to let go of the reins sometimes. Life, after all, is a beautiful mess. 9. They are fiercely independent. If there's one thing you should remember about firstborns, it's this: they are fiercely independent. From a young age, they learn to navigate new experiences and challenges on their own, paving the way for their siblings. This independence often stems from being the trial and error child. They're used to figuring things out first, before passing on the knowledge to their siblings. This can lead to a strong sense of self-reliance and resilience. As early as now, or as you can, teach your eldest child that asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's okay to lean on others sometimes. We all need a helping hand every now and then. Final thoughts. Understanding the unique traits of firstborn children can be an intriguing journey, but these characteristics are tendencies, not certainties. Your firstborn may exhibit some, all, or none of these traits, highlighting the beauty of individuality. This article aims to shed light on common traits of eldest children and provide a fresh perspective on their behavior. Remember, every child is unique, deserving love, appreciation, and guidance in their own way. As you reflect on these insights, consider your family dynamics. How can you better support your eldest child? Are there expectations that need adjustment? Celebrate each child's individuality and the unique qualities they bring to your family. Ultimately, it's about understanding one another and fostering an environment where everyone thrives.